And I am back, everybody. Sorry about that. Did we get a raid? Did we get a raid? Oh, we did. FF, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome back to the, welcome back to the channel. And thank you so much. That's another raid there. Here, give me a second. Let me do a shout out because I think my, there we go. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, 50% of all the X4 watchers now. Oh, nice. Well, that's good. No, that's okay. I wouldn't care if more people were watching, other viewers. I just want this to be viewed by. I want a lot of people to be doing X4.
Greetings.
This game doesn't get enough attention, in my opinion. If there were 400 people with 30 viewers apiece, it'd be awesome. All right, for all the people who wanted to see a little fleet action. I do believe it's time to establish a beachhead. I'm gonna push through. And that's the remains of that Xenon eye got pushed out. Now the one problem is, no light flames. I wish you could, but you cannot. You cannot do multiplayer. Sorry, man. I'm waiting for my shit to dock. Honestly, with these two stations armed up and everything, I'm actually not terribly worried about this system anymore. This would be a great game if you could do a little local co-op. I would like a local four-person multiplayer on this is what I would like. Squirrel rage. Sorry, everybody. I am waiting for all my little fighters to dock with the ship. Yes, Kronk, it really would. It would be awesome. Yep, that would make it even better, Chief. That would make it even better. Sorry, allergies. Yeah, that's why they made this. Allegra.
Is a dirty trash can full of poop?
Bored?
Yuck. Ugh. Oh, no, Quetzy, you're right. They would have to really streamline a lot of the performance issues. No, you're right, man. Kiki McFace, how's it going, man? Nice. Nice. That is awesome, Kiki. Welcome back, bud. Welcome back.
Just wanted to feel the power between my legs, brother.
Okay, we've just about got all of the fighters for this ship docked. I have no idea if the balance has actually got all 100 fighters, or at least it did when it got here. It's probably a little short now. All right, coming about the rest of the corvettes, I'm less worried about. The dragons will follow me through. All right, everybody, this may be real dumb. And by real dumb, I don't know what's on the other side.
I need tacos! I need them or I will explode!
I could use tacos. I could go for some good tacos. Problem is, we don't have good tacos here. Dumb is always fun.
Jump gate.
We're going to do a quick F5 for science here. Remember, guys, you can remind me to do an F5 for science. Exclamation point, the letter F, and the number 5 is actually something you can type in. Yeah, Kronk, but for the first, oh, Quetzy, that works perfectly as well. That works perfectly as well. I like that one. No, we just did a macro, so if you do exclamation point F5, it says something. Well, no, it doesn't auto-save it. It just reminds me to save it, Chief. It just reminds me to save it.
Rise Defiance.
And here we go. Now, I don't have it macroed into the game. I'm not that insane. Oh, come on! I just got you assholes docked. I killed any chance I had of going fast. Oh, look! That ship decided to attack my station. That fully armed and operational battle station. What's my favorite game? Dear God, Light Flames, I have no idea. A macro for auto eject. Yeah, I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would. No. Light Flames, I don't know what my favorite game is.
The entire site from orbit.
It's the only way to be sure.
It's the only way to be sure.
5,000 channel points equals eject. I don't know if there were enough bits involved. I think it would. I think I would need to make that top 10. I like STO. I like Stellaris. Pretty much all. Oh, hello there. Hello. Oh, yeah. 5 bits for science. I'm okay with that. God, Fallout 4 is awesome. Skyrim, I have a lot of fun with. Cyber Empires, a game that probably maybe 1% of the people here have ever played. That was probably one of my favorite games of all time. The entire Civ series. Anything Command and Conquer except for 4. You can have 4. You can take 4 and shove it wherever you want to shove it. I hated 4. But all the rest of the Command and Conquer series. Woo!
Entering system.
Holy
Rise
shit, boys
Defiance.
and girls. It may get exciting here. We're going to come to a stop. We're going to go to F2. And we're going to get ready for the prettiness. Football manager? Yeah, I've known a lot of people. Hey, Merton. Nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you always round up. Neverwinter Nights is fun. Neverwinter Nights was an awesome game. Seeing as how they're having a huge sale of that right now on Steam. Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, all of those games are on super sale on Steam, if I'm not mistaken. Has anybody ever heard of the game Cyber Empires? Oh, I know that, but I round up anyway. And it's not Navy math. This is engineering math. It's also justification for being able to come up with an excuse of why we should use a specific thing. Yeah, they're really cheap right now. There is nothing I like more than making entry into Yeah, Bob, I think I would have to run that as a private stream. I think I would have to run that one as a private stream because I still think that, yeah, you're under attack? Well, fight back, dumbass. Well, let's have a look at the map here and see what's local. Oh, I could go kill that right there. What do you guys think? Is my other carrier through yet? Oh, there's the monitor. Yeah, both my carriers are through. Oh, I figured. Pascal! Holy crap, how's it going?
Request permission to dock.
How you doing, Pascal? Well, I hope. I'm gonna run into a battleship. Sit and watch the bubbles pop. You can't argue with that. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. No, we are not 18 plus here. Anybody who says otherwise, it's obviously lies and slander. Damn it. I feel like knocking on the sky with this thing is crazy. Oh yeah, Light Flames, I could fly a fighter instead of a carrier. All of the little ships that I'm flying in this, I could fly any one of them. You can fly everything from a scout fighter up to, well, I'm in a carrier right now. Yep. This is why I'm running the carrier, is because otherwise my pilots will be stupid. They'll be stupid. Oh, I got you, Pascal. I got you, man. Oh, yeah. The huge number of landing pads down below. Oh, yeah. Light Flames, it is a good game. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I have been streaming this since it came out. I took some time off between 2.6 and most of the beta of 3.0, and then I came back once Split dropped, and, well, obviously.
Damage is getting serious.
Oh, well, you know, fight. I will admit I'm the worst. I'm like the Tyrant Carrier Commander. I'm the Tyrant Carrier Commander. I'm like, oh, no, you're getting destroyed? That's okay. I have the blueprint for your type of fighter. I can build more. And there's always assholes waiting to fly them. My problem with this ship is there is exactly one medium launch bay, and I think that's stupid. Oh yeah, Light Flames. This is one of the most updated games post-launch. This thing's got a new one. I'm running in the beta right now. So, as a new update comes out, I stream the beta. I stream whatever the newest update is that came out on the beta branch. Wait a minute, what is this? That's the solar plant. Alrighty. Let's get on it. Let's get on it. Alright. First Domination Fleet. Could you do me a favor and attack the shit out of my target, please? I just sicked my whole fleet on that station. But yeah, Light Flames, there is a new update for this game probably twice a week. The game that launched was a broken mess. I mean, even the turrets on your ships were useless, unless they were beam turrets, because they couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. There were so many bugs when this game launched. I remember. I was going to say, most of those streams are actually up on my YouTube channel.
Prepare to die.
Light Flames, if it had been around... Oh, no. Yeah, what FF said. Yes. Get Split Vendetta. It's worth it. 7 days updated. Well, shit, I'm going to have to check that out. I need to get back in some 7 days. Maybe as a trade-off occasionally for my afternoon streams. Mott was giving me the stink eye. Just to let all of you know, Mott was giving me the stink eye when I went in and said goodnight to the boy. And it was not because we hit our 4th hat goal. She was under the mistaken belief that I was only going to do a 3-hour stream, as I am still pretty uproariously sick right now. So I could zoom in a lot closer right now, and well, let's see how bad it'll get, everybody. Let's see how bad it'll get. Oh, well, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. There you go. Yeah, Chief, it was because I'm still streaming, yes. That is exactly the reason that she was giving me the stink eye. This is a Xenon station. That, right up there, is a whole line of my destroyers. Down there is my supply ship, which I can't keep him out of combat. He always runs into it. That is the Balance of Judgment, my other carrier. If he gets in there, the fit is going to hit the shan. Although now I'm kind of... Oh, no, he came to a stop. Because he's got a lot of guns and a lot of plasma. And yeah, Chief, she probably has a reasonable opinion on the matter. Oh, why is the monitor under attack? Let me think. Is it because it decided to see it? It decided it was going to be a frontline warship too? And if you look very closely, you're going to see little lines swooping in and out. That's 200 fighters. Ish. Fighters, probably about 50 corvettes, Dragon corvettes. Yeah. Oh, I know, Quetzy, I know, but I just pointed out because it's stupid on its part. What in the shit just happened here? Oh! Holy crap, Chief! Really? Well, Chief apparently wanted to get in on the winner of the number. No, Light Flame, you really can't. What fighters do I use? Chimeras and Mambas. But thank you so much, Chief, Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. You remind me when I come here, even when I'm sick as a dog, and stream for everybody. Oh. Yeah, that was Tattleby. That was Tattleby doing it. And yeah, Quetzy, I know everything goes in, but sometimes it just feels a little stupid that they don't have a little caveat on there that says, hey, if you're a support ship, maybe you should not charge in. That's just a little AI idea I had. I know, crazy. I'm not terribly worried about it. A monitor has got a ton of hull and a lot of shield, so I'm not worried about it all that much. Oh my gosh, thank you for the bits too. Holy crap. Well, welcome all the new people to the Grumpy Tank family. All my new subs, thank you so much. Chief, for giving that out. You are awesome, and now you're on the board for gift subs. I now have a first, a second, and a third place. That is absolutely outstanding. And that station is gone. Now we're going to check real quick, and we're going to see if I lost anything important. I will bet money I didn't lose a destroyer.
Awaiting orders.
Nope. Doesn't look like it.
Awaiting orders.
Nope. Alrighty. The Monitor is a resupply ship. It can repair, rebuild, put missiles on, stuff like that. As long as you have the full selection of materials on board, which I happen to have. Do I use it all that often? No. Does it work automatically? I have no idea. Probably not.
Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
I like to try and repair the enemy, yeah. Night Flames. How is ships compared to each other? There's pretty big differences between the ships. There's some pretty significant differences between all the different types of ships. Like all the split carriers are insanely more powerful than any other carrier. Yup. Well, there's another station there. Okay, somebody's having fun with all the sound effects now. Not that I have a problem with it, I just think it's funny. Somebody's definitely having fun with all the sound effects. And Chief, you get a lot more, you tend to get tank fuel a lot faster for gifting subs and stuff, and bits apparently. Mott set it up somehow. I don't know how she set it up, but she set it up that way. Yep. Yes, it does, Quetzy. That is correct. Which is why I don't use missiles all that often. I tend to actually use almost all projectiles. I had a carrier that was 93 missile, or actually it was 101 missile turrets. And when it had swarms on there, it was pretty devastating. It just cost $5 million to reload it with missiles every time. And, yeah, the resupply ship couldn't come close to touching how many missiles it had. Oh, dear God, Quetzy, that's nuts. I haven't even done 101 plasmas yet. My one that I have, I call the Sword of Damocles, is 93 bolts and 8 pulse, the large pulse. And as well as killing my frame rate, it is a fire hose of bullets. It is a pure fire hose of bullets. Into Final Fantasy XIV? There's nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, much more pew pew. Much more pew pew, Pascal. I like all the bolts for medium turrets. Because, seriously, it just looks like lines of tracers coming out. It reminds me of places I've been before. We just leave that alone. Ugh. Oh, I hope everybody's... As I always say, I hope everybody's having a good Friday. Does anybody notice the continuous...
Someone stole my donuts, and now you're all gonna pay.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Has anybody noticed that we have a continuous stream of meteors like flying across the screen here? In this system. It's just continuous. I think that's the first one. I know what a CRAM is, Chief. I know what a CRAM is. Very familiar. Yep, yep. And Chief, you're right. You're right. That is impressive. Now imagine your berthing on a ship was relatively close to a Sea Whiz mount, and they do a test fire. They do a pack fire and fire them all off. That's pretty exciting too. Trust me. Makes the whole deck vibrate. You feel it in your teeth. I believe it. Well, Chief, I wasn't under the catapult. I was under the arresting gear. Aft, starboard. Aft starboard near the aft Sea Whiz. And, we'd hear them the arresting gear constantly. The arresting gear was 2 decks up. Oh, yeah, you can have that, Chief. You can have that. Light Flames, no. It definitely feels like a pretty good DLC, in my opinion. It feels like a very good, should be here kind of DLC. Okay, who is trying to build something out here? The Ministry of Finance has got a build ship out here. Ministry of Finance, our war can start soon. It can start a hell of a lot sooner than it normally does. I won't be offended. I would recommend you just walk. There you go. Good boy. Just drive your ass clean the hell out of here. No. Like, no. Definitely feels like it is what it is, and it should have been. Yeah, what Pascal said. I don't think there's anything else over here. See, I still think that somewhere in here is a damn shipyard. Because we've got K's and I's and all sorts of crazy shit coming out of here. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to leave the fleet and I'm going to go hop in one of my little ships. I'm going to go fly out there and scout. Oh, yeah, Light Flames, I know. When you get a DLC that feels like it should have been part of the game already, and it wasn't because they're an asshole, I'm familiar. Please tell me I can pull the Corvette up from the lower bay. Oh, thank God. But it's going to pull up from... Is it going to come here? No, that'll be convenient. It's in the next system? Oh, well, shit. Is it just me, or did my ship not actually come up here? Oh, shit. Well, now I know. So this is an easy fight then. Oh, well, thank you. I thought it's very nice looking as well. Okay, now are you coming up? Is that what's going on? No. Screw it. If it's not in this system, we're going to charge up. We're going to kill that other station. I'm actually looking forward to inhabiting this station. Na, 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 na. Is that a defense station? I think that's a defense station.
Unknown station.
Looks like a defense station. I don't know about you guys. How do you know you've played too much Space Engineers? You start seeing streaks coming out from the sun area, and you start worrying that they're going to impact your ship. That's how you know you've been playing too much Space Engineers while playing other space games. The funny thing is we don't even have meteors turned on the community server. I kind of want to fix that.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, Pascal, well, you know how it is. Oh, shit. Oh, how much you want to bet I cannot get enough of a head of steam to use my travel drive to get here? Oh, that's just kind of how I always feel. Whoever posted the derp song, that's just appropriate. The hell's bumping into me that keeps setting it off? It's gotta be the damn ships. Yeah, it is. It's the damn shitheads in the back here who cannot get docked. Fine. There we go. Let's come to a stop, and all you assholes can fly in and get your asses docked. Oh, Pascal, you know me. I always get a long way. Yeah, I hope so too, Bob. If I'm serious, if they put out an X5 before this game is polished perfect, I don't honestly know what I'm gonna do. Hit it before he docks. Hit it before he docks. Hit it before he docks. Hit it. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You the man. You the man. That's true. Take care, Chief. Hope to see you tomorrow, my friend. So for those of you who haven't noticed, I'm growing back my goatee. Because the reason I had for shaving it off is gone. Why would you take off, you dumb shit? Just keyboard and mouse. NG99K, just keyboard and mouse. And yeah, Pascal, it is oh, good. Well, that was a bunch of shit taken off there. Fudge. Light Flames, I mean, you can get the base game if you don't want to try it yet. Oh, I know, Quetzy, I know. But I didn't particularly feel like waiting for the entirety of all the medium ships to dock. NG99 Kilo, thank you so much for following, and welcome to the Grumpy Tank Syndicate. Oh, look, I'm getting my speed back up. Just want to get to about 20 clicks. Then I'm sending in the fleet. Football manager with spaceships, yep. Light Flames, thank you for the bet, man. Thank you so much. And yep. Alrighty. The rest of my fleet, which I guarantee isn't anywhere close to me right now. How much you want to bet? Oh, holy crap, they're actually not that far behind me. Well, holy poopy chickens. That's why they undocked. That group of fighters undocked to kill that. They were already docked. They undocked because they saw that station. And the game's like, squirrel! Yeah, they were already docked. They just undocked because, well, dogs seeing a squirrel and all. Why is this ship so dangerous? You look down the alligator mouth, if it will just show. That is why this ship is so dangerous. Look at them launch. Bob, apparently people have been bitching that the Xenon have been too aggressive in this one. I've seen it on the Facebook page. A bunch of people have been bitching that the Xenon are hyper aggressive. I haven't seen it either. But a lot of people have been complaining. And they're the ones being the squeaky wheel. They're the ones that are being the squeaky wheel, so they're the ones that are going to get... Yeah, seriously, Bob. Seriously. It could happen to you. It just dawned on me. I can get into about 5 clicks from this place, and if I do, if there's anything left of it, my plasma cannons will open up. They do. Yeah, what Quetzy said is that's what I've heard as well. That's what I've seen a lot of people talking about on the Facebook page. At least they're not talking about not being able to click on the control panel in an elevator or in a ship anymore. And I'm not having to respond. Hit F2 and F1 and it will fix it. Because, dear God, that was the story of my life for a few days on the X4 Facebook page. Trying to explain to people, hey, F2, F1, everything like that. iStream told me that one, by the way. I gave props to you. So there's a lot going on here, which is kind of the reason that my computer is going, I should slow this down. And this is also one of the reasons that even though my computer is hot shit once, got 32 gig of RAM, it's got a i7 Black Edition processor. It was really good at the time I bought it. Bob, I had somebody talking about how half of space had gone Xenon. So, take from that what you will, man. Anybody want to take a shot at what my frame rate is right now for this?
Split squash you.
3? Yeah, that sounds about right. This is the reason that I'm going to be building a new computer shortly. Oh, it's the other Bob. Hey, Bob. Ugh. Ow. Yeah, just pouring death. Oh, I love this game. I really do. I love this game. I love just raining death and destruction down on enemies. Huh. Just checking on stuff while we're doing this fight here. Yeah, but you guys know I'm going to be getting a new Ryzen, bunch more RAM now. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. That's my goal. That's my goal. It's going to be probably about a $3,000 build is what I'm looking at. You know, I had the soundtrack for this game actually playing up on here. Apparently I turned that shit off. And it's toast. Crawl Gaming.
Awaiting orders.
Ouch. Hours into this save. 7 or 9 days. Crawl Gaming.
Awaiting orders.
I don't know. Give me a second. I'll tell you. Shit, I can't, because I got a quick command in the ship. Hours into this save. What weapons? Oh god, I use everything on my fighters. 7 days, 22 hours, 55 minutes on this one. Oh yes, thank you, Gronk. Thank you for reminding me. F5 for science. Oh, Bob, I understand. Yeah, I've had those games where you're so unorganized that your head starts to explode. It's the way it felt for me. Yeah, and the Xenon are heavy always in Inamasura, except in this playthrough. In my playthrough, the Xenon, every time they come into Inamasura, the Talati and the Ministry are stomping them. Every single time. Inamasura is still perfectly fine in my game. There's not a single Xenon station set up there. Every time I go there, I'm just amazed. I'm used to going into Inamasura and there's a freaking Xenon eye sitting over the station. Well, that's true, Bob, before Split. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but in this one, nah, nothing. Hot damn. Look at all them destroyers. Yep, I like them. I like them. Hi, Mott. Boop. My wife thinks that's funny. She thinks that's funny. Need all sorts of shit. Don't care, don't care, don't care, and I don't care. That'll do, pig. Goddamn French fried taters. We're gonna kill this other station here real quick as well. Everyone, could you do me a lovely little favor here? Come on, come on. There we go. Attack that station, please. Wait a minute. First things first. All of you, let's just remove all those orders. There we go. So that way you don't just randomly go, but I had orders to run back here because I'm stupid. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now we're going to go to the external view of this Xenon station. Oh, there it is. You think it's gonna last? You think it'll hold me off? I don't think so. Your fighters will repair themselves to a bit. And Pascal, you can now repair your fighters on your carriers. You can now, but you have to go through them individually and do the repairs unless you wing them up. If you wing them, then apparently you can repair wing or rearm wing, which I never remember to do. Honestly, I'm still of the opinion if I lose a handful of fighters, well, then we just make more. It is a great place to set up, Bob. Yes, they do. Yes, your ships will repair automatically on their carrier. Yes. But you can also repair them faster. Say they come aboard and you need them immediately repaired. You can pay to have them repaired. All right then. Lovely. Well, the rearm on the click requires you to have the parts to build the missiles. Has been my experience. But as we all know, I don't use missiles for shit. I occasionally put them on. There, somebody was asking me what I put on my... What do I use for weapons? Everything except missiles and no plasma turrets on my Corvettes. Because the medium plasma turret is, at least on a Dragon, kind of useless. True. True, Pascal. You think if we are carrying around a little handheld thingy that you pull the trigger and it repairs shit, you think if we've got one, we could maybe buy a few boxes of them for the assholes on our ship? Or maybe even the pilots of our fighters. That would make sense, though. Don't worry, Station. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Pay no attention to that big super star destroyer sumbitch coming down to visit you. Pay no attention to that. Which one is that, I wonder? They're both black with blue highlights, so... One has less highlights, and that's the Balance of Judgment. The one with more highlights is the Heretical Ascension. Well, Bob, I've heard that white lightning does not do wonderful things in a fusion reactor, but I mean, well, it is possible. Unless this isn't fusion and these are... Actually, now that I think about it, no, these aren't fusion. These are antimatter, aren't they? Or not. I don't know. That's right, I'm not in charge. I'm not in charge. I can't use F4 or Shift 4. And it depends on who gets that lightning, Bob. You give that to the wrong person on the ship, and the ship is going to go much slower. Oh, here it comes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know you can, Bob. Our minivan, our real life vehicle, our minivan is flex fuel. And I've thought about it. I was like, well, if nothing else, I can just ask my uncle for a little bit of gas. Or a little good start. That's the heretical ascension. I got sick of it always going into combat music. The combat music gets a little old after you're in enough fights. So I'm just playing the soundtrack from the Split Vendetta. I own the soundtrack, so why not? And are they going to get mad at me because I'm playing the soundtrack from the game I'm playing? Tanvaris! Holy shit! No, actually, I'm feeling pretty terrible right at the moment, Tanvaris, but thank you for asking. Galactic Domination's going quite well. How are you doing, man? No, I lost a Dragon Raider. Dear God, no. It's all over now. How is your nation building there, Tanvaris? And how is how's you and yours? Or as we say in West Virginia, how's your wife and them? Or whenever my wife gets off the phone with my mother-in-law, I look at her and go, how's your mom and them? Yes, and the original Model T came in any color you wanted, as long as it was black. Isn't it beautiful? That's a Xenon station there, Tanvaris. Those are bullets. Lots and lots and lots and lots of bullets. And occasional little forward batteries from a couple of destroyers because, heaven forbid, they all open fire. That would just make sense. But I'm not dead yet, Tanvaris, and I guess that means I'm doing pretty good, right? It's kind of the way I view it. Nice, Tanvaris. I approve. I like the way you think. I like the way you think a lot. Oh, well, there went the frame rate. Oh, and Tanvaris. Bob, that I agree with, although be careful. That is very close to political, but not. I'm not going to count that as political. But no, you're right. I agree. I agree. Yes, all the lovely bullets. Oh, I know, Bob, I know, but Bob, I'm not worried about what you say. I'm worried about what other people will add into it. You know what I mean? Bob, you've been here so long, dude. I don't worry about what you say. I worry about what other people will say added on to it, if you know what I mean. And Space Squad, you would. Why am I not surprised? That's okay. You think the frame rate's shit right now? So this is 2 carriers, a number of destroyers, a supply ship, and a bunch of fighters, right? Going into this system, Kronk, you are correct. You are very much correct. Sitting on the edge and ready to come in from another location is the Sword of Damocles, 2 repair ships, and a bunch more destroyers that are going to come in from the other direction when we go into Matrix 598. The Xenon are always a problem. They're like bugs. That's why I have made it my life's goal to stomp on them. Stomp on them really freaking hard. Alright, and while we're at this, I got a plan. What you guys think? Watch this stuff. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to plan build. We're going to save this plan as defense station. You know, I've saved this multiple times. The problem is, it always forgets it. Yeah, go figure, Tanvaris. You probably had a frame rate of yeah, nothing. I feel like something happened there. You know, I feel like I need to get in my fighter and fly down here, otherwise it's not going to let me build this damn thing. No, it is. It is. Right about... Yeah, let's put you right about... Nope. Let's put you right about there. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to load the defense station plan. All 11.85 million of it. We're going to get ourselves a happy little builder to go with our happy little trees. You know, I don't want to waste one of mine. I'd rather hire somebody else's and take the chance it gets destroyed. Confirm module changes. Yeah, they are very overpowered, Tenvaris. You are right. You are right. In Space Squad, Bob Ross makes everything better. Everything is better with Bob Ross. Any of my destroyers get done? No. That's why I need to build my new station, which is probably going to be the start of the stream tomorrow. Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Alright, everybody. Well, here we're going to get on to the bad news. Mott has given me the stink eye number of times that I need to bring this to a close. We've been going for about 4.5 hours now, which is about an hour and a half more than she wanted me to go. So, we are going to raid someone else. Outer Exodus is their name. I've never actually spoken with them before, but they're playing X4, so yeah. Well, Tanvaris, I'm working on it. Trying to feel better. So let's go over and let's raid this guy here. And everybody, I want to thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. It has been absolutely awesome to have y'all here. I'm a degenerate for X4 myself. So, thank y'all for coming. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be doing X4 in the evening tomorrow, if nothing else. I may try to go for an afternoon stream of, I don't know, MechWarrior 5 or something silly. Depends on how bad I'm feeling. I'm still coming out of the other end of being pretty sick. So anyway, take care, everybody. Thank you for coming. All the people who gave me bits, thank you for the bits. All the people who subbed, thank you for the sub. All the people who rated, all the people who visited, all the newcomers, thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care, everybody. Have a great one, and let's go over and raid Outer Exodus. Remember, when you get there, let them know who you came, where you're coming from. Let them know, because I probably will not be there, because, again, I kind of feel like poop. Anyway, take care, everybody. Have a good one. Peace.